Elon Musk is known for tackling the world's toughest challenges. We're talking about building the second car company in America to never go bankrupt, catching a rocket taller than the Statue of Liberty with chopsticks on a tower nobody had built before, and now saving the US government billions through Doge. How does he do it? And more importantly, can you use the same skill to push through your own tough times and chase your goals? Absolutely. One of Elon's most underrated superpowers is his resilience. Most of us won't build rockets or car companies, but we can all learn from his life how to keep going when the odds are stacked against us. Right now, his latest challenge with Doge has the whole world watching and criticizing. People question his motives. Why is he working so hard to save Americans $1 trillion a year? He's already the richest man alive and juggling CEO roles at 5 companies. Doesn't he have enough on his plate? Critics say he's had it easy, that everything's been handed to him. That couldn't be further from the truth. Elon's been battling struggles since his very first business. So why does he keep pushing? Because he sees what needs to be done, and no one else is doing it. Resilience isn't just a skill for him, it's who he is. Elon said his life's goal is to make the future exciting, not sad. Sometimes that means doing difficult things, even if the odds aren't in your favor. Take Doge. He saw the US government heading toward bankruptcy, a disaster that could set the world back years and derail SpaceX and Tesla, his keys to making humanity interplanetary. No one in government was stepping up, so Elon did. It's a pattern you'll see throughout his life. Let's rewind to where it all started. In 1995, Elon co-founded Zip2 with his brother Kimball and Greg Corey. He poured everything into it, literally sleeping on the office couch in Palo Alto to save on rent and keep the company alive. But in 1996, Moore Davidow Ventures invested $3 million, took majority ownership, and ousted him as CEO, replacing him with Richard Sorkin. Elon wasn't happy. He'd built this from the ground up. Then in 1998, he fought a merger with competitor CitySearch and got Sorkin removed, but the board still didn't put him back in charge. These were huge setbacks for a guy dreaming of changing the world. Did he quit? Nope. He kept grinding until 1999, when Compaq bought Zip2 for $300 million. Elon walked away with $22 million for his 7% share. Not bad for weathering the chaos. Most people would have taken that cash and kicked back, not Elon. That same year, 1999, he pumped $12 million, over half his payout, into a new venture, X.com. Sound familiar? We'll circle back to that. A year later, in March 2000, X.com merged with Confinity, founded by Peter Thiel and Max Levchin. Elon stayed on as CEO until October 2000, when he was again booted from the top spot. The company rebranded to PayPal in 2001 against his wishes. He loved the name X.com. That's why he renamed Twitter to X in 2024. Full circle. Twice now, he'd built companies from scratch with his own money, only to lose control. Most would have walked away furious. Not Elon. He stuck with it, and in 2002, eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. His share? $180 million. Retirement time, right? Wrong. That same year, 2002, Elon poured over $100 million of that payout into SpaceX. Fun fact, it was originally called Space Exploration Technologies Corp. Why'd he do it? He wanted to colonize Mars, and he'd learned from Zip2 and PayPal that public investors obsessed with short-term profits would tank that dream. So he kept SpaceX private. Here's the kicker. He didn't even want to start a rocket company at first. It felt too daunting. His original plan was to fund a mission sending a greenhouse or mice to Mars to spark public interest. He tried buying cheap Cold War-era ICBMs from Russia, but they toyed with him, hiking prices from $7 million to $21 million per rocket. Instead of giving up, Elon said, "Fine, I'll build my own." That's resilience. SpaceX wasn't smooth sailing, though. The Falcon 1's first 3 launches, 2006 to 2008, failed, nearly bankrupting the company. But Elon kept pushing. A $1.6 billion NASA contract in 2008 saved them. and by December 2015, they landed the Falcon 9. Today, Starship's facing similar hurdles. They've caught the booster twice but haven't landed the ship yet. Sound familiar? It's just a matter of time. Meanwhile, Tesla was on the brink of bankruptcy in 2008 too. The financial crisis hit hard and it nearly went under. Imagine if Elon had given up. No Tesla today, no full self-driving, no EV revolution. Companies like Rivian, Lucid, Neo, or Xpeng might not even exist today. That same year, SpaceX had 3 rocket explosions. Both companies were teetering, and Elon risked losing everything he'd earned from PayPal. But he didn't quit. Fast forward to 2022. His Twitter buyout, now X, stirred up a storm. Critics screamed he'd ruin it by firing 85% of the staff. Yet here we are, X is thriving. If he'd listened to the naysayers, he'd have nothing to show for it. So what's the takeaway? Elon's resilience can inspire us all. You don't need to build rockets. Maybe it's starting a business or picking up a hobby. He said, fail fast and fix the mistakes. Not reckless, just fearless about imperfection. And if something's important enough, you do it even if the odds aren't in your favor. He tackles what needs doing because no one else will. That's why he's fighting waste and fraud with Doge now. Having lived through 2008's collapses, he doesn't want America to go down that road. Critics love to claim he got here because he grew up rich or had billionaires bankroll him. That's nonsense. Elon's story isn't about luck, it's about grit. So next time you're facing a wall, channel that Musk energy. Keep pushing. The future's worth it.